It is impossible not to get emotionally attached to some of the counseling. We're humans, and some of the stories that we tend to hear, and certainly after 25 or 30 years of doing this, it has to affect you. However, as a counselor, we're trained not only in finances, but we're also trained in psychology, that we can't show our emotions, and we have to give good advice every time.
Yeah, you can't enable somebody to make a bad decision. Now, I learned early on that I can't work harder than my clients to help them get out of debt. They have to invest at least the same amount of energy. Otherwise, you're just perpetuating a bad situation. Well, I think that life, when it comes to debt relief, has changed dramatically over the 25 years that we've known each other. Solutions that didn't exist back then do now exist, like for federal student loans. It wasn't as much of a problem, but at least there are options now.
The height of credit counseling, there were 750 agencies in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Today, there are less than 150, and out of those 150, probably 100 will be gone in the next 2 years. Student loans is a new area for offering help. There aren't a lot of rules that we need to follow. Some people offering services are clearly taking advantage of the consumer. You have to make sure that you're dealing with a credible company that does good work, that has some kind of credibility.
Debt is debt. And 5 years from now, there'll be some new type of debt we've never thought of before. It almost feels like you have to be a little bit of an accountant, like Howard is, to understand, the 300 pages of information that help you to make good decisions about what advice to give to consumers. My thing is, I love this industry, the debt relief industry, is because I'm always learning. There's always something new, and there's always new ways to help people.